Welcome back, Days of Our Lives fans. Salem is anything but quiet as we dive into the action-packed week of April 28 through May 2, a stretch of days packed with shifting loyalties, emotional risks, and secrets that won't stay buried. This week, from Sunday to Thursday, we're seeing the drama dial up with a dangerous gift from Xander, Belle's emotional gamble with EJ, Tate's teen drama with a twist, and a romantic reset that might just surprise everyone. Let's break down what's coming, because every storyline from April 28 to May 2 has the potential to flip Salem upside down. Let's start with Xander Kyriakis, who, believe it or not, is trying to be thoughtful, sincere, romantic. But this is Salem, and when someone plans a grand gesture, it rarely ends the way they imagined. Xander has organized what he believes will be the perfect gift, a delayed honeymoon for himself and Sarah Horton. After the whirlwind of chaos, secrets, and near separations, he wants a clean slate. A fresh start. A few days away where it's just the two of them, no drama, no family feuds, no hidden agendas. But there's a catch, and it's a big one. Because Sarah is hiding something that could destroy the very peace Xander is trying to create. She's been carrying the weight of her decision to help cover up Philip Kyriakis' fake death and the forged letter that came with it. And the guilt? It's getting heavier with every passing day. This trip may not be a honeymoon. It may be a confession booth. Alone with Xander, away from the distractions, Sarah could finally crack. She could tell him everything. And when she does, his so-called gift could go from romantic retreat to emotional battleground in a matter of seconds. Will he forgive her? Will this end in a second honeymoon, or a second heartbreak? Because in Salem, love stories have a habit of turning into cautionary tales. And when secrets travel with you, not even paradise is safe. Across town, Belle Black is facing a moment that could change everything, not just for her, but for her entire future. After weeks of emotional push and pull, she finally says the words out loud, "I love you," to EJ Demera. It's not a slip. It's not a heat-of-the-moment confession. It's intentional, vulnerable, brave. But it's also incredibly risky. Because EJ isn't just any man. He's a Demera, powerful, manipulative, and dangerously charming. His past is littered with betrayal, backroom deals, and women who thought they could tame him. Belle knows this. She's not naive. She's spent her life around strong personalities and high-stakes drama. But what makes this different is that she's choosing the risk anyway. She sees something in EJ, a side of him he doesn't show the world. Maybe it's real, maybe it's an illusion, but for Belle, it's enough to bet her heart on. And make no mistake, that's exactly what she's doing. Because if EJ's feelings are genuine, they might build something powerful together, two fierce minds, finally aligned. But if he's playing her, if this is part of some larger move in a game only he understands? Then Belle could find herself right back where so many women have ended up before, used, hurt, and left picking up the pieces. And let's not forget the cloud still hanging over them, the unsolved mystery of who shot EJ. Belle might think she knows the man she's falling for, but EJ is still keeping secrets. Dangerous ones. Ones that could blow up everything they're trying to build. So is this the start of something real? Or has Belle just stepped into another one of EJ's traps? The answer may not come today, but in Salem, the truth never stays buried for long. Let's shift our focus to Jada Hunter, a woman who's no stranger to emotional resilience, but even she didn't see this coming. Her relationship with Rafe Hernandez has officially ended. What began with promise and quiet stability slowly unraveled into silence, distance, and finally, separation. No dramatic blow-up, no betrayal, just the kind of slow fizzle that leaves behind more questions than closure. Now, both Rafe and Jada are stepping into the unknown, walking separate paths. But for Jada, that path may not stay empty for long. Because someone's already been quietly walking beside her. Someone who understands pain. Someone who's also trying to rebuild himself piece by piece. Shawn Brady. The connection has been there, small glances, shared moments, mutual respect. But now that Jada is untethered, the chemistry that once simmered beneath the surface could finally take center stage. And timing? It may be finally aligning. Shawn is navigating his own emotional upheaval, with his family in flux and the future uncertain. He's vulnerable, but also more open than ever before. And Jada, grounded and intuitive, might be exactly the presence he needs. Could this be the start of something new? A slow-burn romance built not on lust or impulse, but on shared experience and mutual healing? It's too early to say for sure, but one thing is clear. Salem loves an unexpected pairing, and Jada and Shawn might just be the next big emotional arc on the horizon. So watch this space, because when two wounded hearts find each other, the spark isn't always loud, but it lasts. And while Shawn contemplates the future, he gets the one thing he's been quietly praying for, a second chance. Beau Brady wakes up. Yes, that Beau Brady, the icon, the legend, the heart of the Brady family. After weeks, months, of uncertainty, fear, and painful waiting, the moment finally arrives. The man everyone thought they might lose forever opens his eyes. And for Shawn? It's overwhelming. Beau has always been more than a father. He's been a hero, a mentor, a symbol of everything strong and steady in Shawn's life. And losing him, even the possibility of losing him, left a hole that no one else could fill. Now, that hole begins to heal. But Beau's awakening isn't just a personal miracle, it's a seismic event for the entire Brady clan. Because where Beau goes, Hope Brady is never far behind. And the idea of these two returning home, side by side, doesn't just stir nostalgia. It shifts the power dynamic in Salem. Families will realign, old wounds will reopen, and Shawn will find himself navigating a delicate balance between honoring the past and forging his own path forward. Will Beau's return bring long overdue unity? Or will it stir the ghosts of the past, ones the Bradys never truly buried? Either way, Beau's awakening isn't just about recovery. It's a reset, for the Brady family, for Salem, and for a son who's been carrying the weight of silence far too long. This is more than just a comeback. It's the beginning of a legacy reborn. Let's shift to a storyline that begins with charm and flirtation, but could end in betrayal, jealousy, and a whole new love triangle with jagged edges. Alex Kuriakis, the charming playboy turned reformed partner, is all set for a date with none other than Gabby Hernandez. Why? Because Gabby won him in a bachelor auction. On paper, it's playful. Silly, even. A public stunt with zero stakes. But this is Gabby, and nothing she does is ever just for show. Because while Alex may technically be her date for the night, Gabby's eyes are locked on someone else entirely, JJ Devereaux. And here's the twist, she wants him to watch. JJ and Gabby have a complicated past. Their spark? Undeniable. Their crash? Even messier. And now, Gabby's using Alex not for romance, but for leverage. A calculated move to stir something in JJ, jealousy, regret, maybe even desperation. There's just one small problem, Stephanie Johnson. Alex's current girlfriend, and someone who definitely didn't sign up to watch her boyfriend get paraded around by Gabby in a glittery dress and a killer smile. Stephanie's no stranger to complicated men, but even she has limits. So what happens when the fake date doesn't stay fake? What if the chemistry between Alex and Gabby starts to feel real? Gabby may have started this game to provoke JJ. But she's never been immune to a little unexpected fire, and Alex has never turned down attention from a beautiful, dangerous woman. We've seen love triangles in Salem before, but this one? It's turning into a love square. And every corner is a sharp one. Now, let's talk about one of the most emotionally charged teen storylines Salem has seen in years. Tate Black is trying to do something simple, something sweet. Give Sophia Choi one night of normalcy. He invites her to prom, not as a grand romantic gesture, but as a lifeline. A chance for her to feel like a normal teenager, just for a few hours. Because Sophia is carrying more than just emotional weight. She's pregnant, young, scared, uncertain about the future. Sophia is juggling fear of labor, anxiety about motherhood, and the aching loss of a carefree life she never got to fully live. And yet, she says yes to Tate's offer. They dress up. They take photos. For a brief moment, it feels like everything might be okay. But that peace doesn't last. Because according to spoilers, Sophia might go into labor right there at the prom, turning a sweet dance floor escape into a scene straight out of a hospital drama. The music stops. The panic begins. And Tate? He might just be forced to grow up in real time. Will he be able to stay calm? Will he be the support Sophia needs in her most vulnerable moment? Or will the pressure fracture a bond that hasn't even had time to solidify? Either way, this night will change everything. For Sophia, this might be the end of one chapter, and the terrifying, beautiful beginning of another. And for Tate? He's no longer just a high school student. He's about to be part of a story that will follow him for the rest of his life. So forget corsages and slow dances. This prom night could be the start of Salem's next major generational storyline. And you won't want to miss a single second of it. April 28th through May 2nd isn't just another week in Salem. It's the week where gifts become confessions, romance becomes risk, secrets stir just beneath the surface, and characters either step up or fall apart. From Sarah's guilt to Belle's gamble, from prom night drama to the Brady family's emotional rebirth, this is the kind of week where everything looks calm until it explodes. So get ready, because Days of Our Lives is about to deliver twists no one saw coming.